Then I'm going to talk about why I think cover four safeties ultimately have to be absolute supermen. First thing is they potentially need to essentially act up in man coverage, right? They have got to be able to play or match a route, particularly in those read style coverages where you end up matching vertically. They have essentially got to play what's going to amount to man coverage vertically with potentially no inside or outside help or support from anyone else. So they got to be able to play man from 8 to 10 yards deep, right? Two, they've got to be able to function within the read. So if you're one of those teams that's going to switch based on reads and he's going to drive, you need to be able to switch off those reads. Even harder when you're getting stuff like that and you're putting like a palm style in the corners in the flat, and now you got to go get to number one. They've got to be able to cover a lot of ground. They've got to be able to fill in on the run. If you get a run read, so tackles here and he's going down, you've got to be the alley player in the run game. So he's got to be a solid tackler. Lastly, he's got to do a ton of communication, right? He's the one who's got to coordinate from the overhang player to the corner and potentially other safety as things change, as things move, as you get motion to trips. He's got a ton of communication he's got to do, which means whenever I play against a cover four team, one of the first things I want to do is figure out on film, how do those safeties look? I feel like someone's not filling in the run game very hard. Do I feel like someone's going to struggle when he's isolated in man coverage versus a slot receiver? Do I find a guy who struggles with communication? Therefore, I want to try to use bunch packages and switches and motions to his side. Cover four safeties are some of the best defenders out there. And if the opponent doesn't have great cover four safeties, you've got to attack those cover four safeties.